Alrighty, good evening folks, and welcome back to Global War Operation Cipher. This is Dethodist here, starting out with some housekeeping. So, first of all, I just want to throw an import marker up here for these homies, this transport here, that's in port, just so we remember where it is. I'm going to clone this, and we're going to drop it not in the minor dockyard, in this major shipyard up here. That's where David put it. Okay, nice and easy one. Then down here, we're going to fix the shenanigans that happened. I was mistaken about where the colonial infantry could go. It has to be placed somewhere with an IPP value, which is Italian Somaliland. And then for the militia, I did not want to put it up in southern Italy. Thank you, Dersput. But I actually wanted it to go down here in Abyssinia. So, hopefully, that was everything from the Italian turn. Then, we are going to clear all of these home skillets, except for one, because I will be planning on raiding. Honestly, those can just stay there, because I think we can all guess that the British player will be once again convoy raiding me, the German player. That's who I'm playing. Alright, let's try and actually complete a tech, god damn it. What's the point of Germany and their funky techs if they can't complete any of them? So improved construction, advanced mechs, long-range aircraft, and advanced submarines, just like we've been doing every round for the last 4 or 5 rounds. Maybe we'll complete a tech, maybe we won't. 12! Fuck yes. Pardon my language. Actually don't. Just accept it. I curse. It happens. 3 for improved construction, 3, and 11. We'll take it. That is 2 for 4. That's pretty much statistical average. I'm happy if I get statistical average on rolls. I think you guys are all aware. Zip on over here. Turn that. Now we got advanced mechs, so I need to adjust my purchases a little bit, I think, yes, I believe that will be it. So I have $56 for purchases. First of all, we get a blue division for free. Then I will be purchasing 9 militia. Eight, 9 militia. So that's 18. So that will bring us down from 56. Minus 16 is 40, minus 2 more is 38. Then we're going to purchase a fighter, which would be 10. Then we want 2 airborne. That becomes minus 6 more. We're down to 22. Then we're going to have fun with these. Advanced mechanized infantry, baby. That's exciting. There's an advanced mech. And also, I'm going to buy 2 Panzer Grenadiers. So exciting. Very pumped. First tech completed for Germany. So that is minus 12. Dropping us down to 10. And then I'm going to purchase 5 militia upgrades. I'm just going to throw them out as infantry because I'm not purchasing any normal infantry, so it won't get confusing. These are all $2 militia upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay. And that is all of the Germans' funding. Oh, would you look at that? Urshbut is playing Civ 5. How interesting. Maybe I should invite him to join me in this. Wait. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just realized a bunch of my friends are playing Civ without me, and it makes me sad. Oh well. C'est la vie. Can't play Civilizations 5 when you're playing Global War 36, eh? Yes. Those are purchases. Now to the combat movement phase. Germany, unlike Japan, doesn't do turns without combat movements. Germany must continue expanding and increase our sphere of influence because there's been rumors over here that these nations bordering the Soviets have been saying that bratwurst are not, in fact, the best form of meat in a tube. They've been talking about other types of meat in tubes, and my god, that's just unacceptable. So we're going to do something about that over here, but my notes are written in a specific order because I looked at them over here first. So we're going to start off convoy raiding in A20 with just the fleet sub. This coastal sub is going to come over here and attack this destroyer on escort duty. I'm also going to bring down 2 fighters from Scotland. They're going to move 1, 2, and join in the attack on this destroyer. Then, I really hope that that's in a successful attack because this sub is going to move 1, 2, 3, and it's going to convoy raid right here in A21. At the intersection of those 2 lines, it's a pretty neat spot to convoy raid, but we got to leave the 1 in A20, of course, because we want to stop the Russians from getting that bonus IPP. We had signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Things were going so great, and then they weren't. So sad. We're going to convoy raid in A46 still, with the 1 fleet sub. We're going to convoy raid in M8 with the 2 fleet subs. We're going to convoy raid in I4 with the 1 fleet sub, and also in P60 with the coastal defense, or battle cruiser. So those aren't changing much. Next, we're going to take this medium bomber out of Scotland. It'll move 1, 2, 3, so it will have 2 movement left, and bomb this here factory. These 2 fighters from Picardy are going as escort. I did ask Davik if he would like to scramble, and he said no. So it will just be the bomber hitting the factory, and then the AA shot in return. And I'll maybe lose my bomber. That would kind of suck, but we'll see. Now, things get more interesting. Germany has to do something about these shenanigans over here. So we're going to move 1, 2, and take the infantry and attack Lithuania. Moving a ground unit into a minor power counts as a declaration of war. Nobody gets bonuses from it, because at this stage in the game, everyone's used to Germany declaring war on minor powers. So, we'll see. That's a Lithuanian militia, not Norwegian. It got accidentally deleted earlier in the game. Then this transport, thank you very much, Dersput, is going to pick up this infantry, and a marine and an infantry, and move up into A14. Then, the plan is to go into port here at this major port after the combat. We're going to send the marine into Latvia. and we're going to send this infantry up into the undefended Vipery province. It's worth no IPP. Why am I doing it? Entirely just to be a pain in the ass. That's why. I hope it succeeds, because Major Foe, you've been a fantastic pain in my butt the entire game, and I applaud you for it. But we don't want to just send one unit against one militia. We remember what happened last time I did that over in northern England. So we're going to use this transport plane and pick up an airborne. No. Sorry. We're going to use this strat bomber. Why did you pick up that fighter? You silly machine. Strat bomber, airborne. 1, 2, 3, for Latvia. And then we're going to send this fighter 1, 2, 3 as well. So a fighter, an airborne, and a marine going in here. And hopefully we can drop into that major fort after the fight. Great. Yep, marine, strat bomber with the airborne, and then the one fighter. The Vipery, we're attacking with the blue legion. The transport plane is going to move 1, pick up this airborne, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 2 movement left, and dropping into southern Belarusia, which is undefended. So I had to declare war on Lithuania in order to move over it. I just thought I'd point out that tidbit because it was neutral beforehand. Otherwise, the transport plane would not have been able to make it with enough movement left to get back to one of these. Isn't that a neat little thing? Alright, now for the fucking shenanigans. As opposed to all the other things I've been doing which aren't shenanigans. We're going to kick out an airborne and a mountain from this big stack. And we're going to go with this big stack up 1 into East Poland and 2 into Lubelski. Those British units there have been a pain in the booty for too long and are going to be removed forcibly. So I'll put the 2 militia on the card and we'll take it down to the battle board because I'm not confident in my ability to remember all of these units' attack values. We will also be bringing in the mech from East Poland. As well as both mechs from Warsaw, and this mech from East Germany can go 1, 2, and the medium armor from East Germany can go 1, 2. And we're going to bring in this infantry from Warsaw, and this light tank is going to move 1, 2, and I believe that's all of the units that can make it into Lubelski. It's a pretty big pile. Bear with me, I am going to organize this. Thank you, the Ian, for organizing my shenanigans. I recognize that I leave the board a mess, and I apologize, but I don't think you guys want to watch me organizing the board on my very slow computer. I don't want to watch me doing that, because it's incredibly painful. Did I mention my computer is slow? Okay, so just to double check with my notes, I have 7 cavalry, 4 medium armor, 1 motorized, 1 light armor, 5 mechanized infantry, 1 infantry, all attacking the 2 militia and Lubelski. But wait, there's more. I'm also going to attack Western Ukraine with this, without the airborne. Interesting. With this strat bomber, both fighters, the tac bomber, they're all in Western Ukraine, and 2 infantry. I asked if Major Foe wanted to scramble. He does have 3 fighters here. I just miscounted in Discord. Good catch. I apologize. But he does not want to scramble into that fight. And that is all of my attacks. So we're going to get right to it and try and get this video done in a relatively reasonable amount of time. I guess there is technically the chance he might miss. So I'll drop those in Greenland, where we've been storing a bunch of things. And we're going to zip on down here. And actually, I'm going to do this combat first, because I want to know if I can raid in there successfully. So, destroyers defended a 4, I believe. And coastal subs attack at a 2. Coastal submarine at a 2. And destroyer at a 4. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to start off with 2 fighters at 6 and a coastal sub at a 2. Well, fuck me sideways. That's just garbage luck. Alright. Destroyer at a 4. Thank God it missed. Okay. And we'll go again. Why couldn't I have rolled those on my tech rolls? There's a hit. Thank God. Alright. And destroyer at a 4. That's a 3. That's a hit. So we will lose the coastal sub, and he will lose his destroyer on escort duty. Okay. That's neat. They ended up on their tails. So, next we're on to our raiding, our convoy raiding. Attacker will be the black for the Germans. We are at +2 on this line, although radar is going to be completed soon, so that'll be scary. Ooh, 6 plus 2 is 8 over 2. So that's a 6 difference, but the line maxes out at 5. So that's how many we'll do. One, two, three, four, 5. That was one too many. Okay. Then A21, we will see there is a maximum of 6 on the Atlanta line. Atlantic line? Oopsie. Put those units back. And we don't want to get involved with the U.S. 6 and 6, so it will only do 2 damage on the Atlantic line. There we go. Alright, down here, we're going to hit the West African line. Again, +2. 5 plus 2 is 7 over 1. That's a ridiculous amount, but it maxes out at 3. I will take these rolls, man. Alright, again, +2. That's a 0. And the second sub, 6 plus 2 is 8, minus 4 is 4. So we'll do 4 damage on the Mediterranean line. Thank goodness. Anything to slow the Allies down. Alrighty, down here in I-4. 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 4. So there will be 1 damage here. I don't, and again, Davik gets to choose if it comes from the FEC or from the UK. If there's 1 damage here, I'm going to use an escort duty marker to mark that. Please notice the bright yellow disc thingy. and subtract the corresponding 1 IPP from whichever line you so choose. Thank you. Then, finally, we have the battlecruiser. It gets a +1. So that is 2 plus 1 is 3, minus 1 is 2. Very lucky. That maxes out the Anzac line. Very, very lucky. Uh-oh. There it goes. Okay, so we are -2 from Anzac, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're -2 from Anzac and -14 from Great Britain. So Anzac drops down to 6, and Great Britain drops down to 7. No. -10 is 21. Yeah, -4 more is 17. Okay. 17 and 6, and then FEC or Great Britain will be down 1 more when David chooses where he wants that to go. Next, we will clone one of these here D6s. And use it for the attack with the bomber. And I'll roll the D12 for the AA shot. Oh, we don't need to flip a boat. AA hits on a 3 or less. Thank God. 10 and 3 damage to the factory. So once again, that will have to be paid off to build more than 2 units there. I was incorrect in my last video. And also, there will be no tech roll from that major factory. Thank goodness. Hopefully slowing down radar and ASW as much as possible. That was our bombing attack. Alright, now to the Eastern Front Day. Viipuri Province, that is a walk-on. Here we have 1, 2 at 2, and 1 at 6, or 1 at 3, 1 at 2, and 1 at 6 for the first round against 1 at 2. So let me grab these dice again. Yoink. Beautiful. And we will roll in the middle of Russia. Okay, so we will start with 1 at 2 for the Marine. Miss. Then 1 at 3 for the Airborne. Miss. And then 1 at 6 for the Fighter. Also miss, because fantastic. And then 1 at 2 for the Militia. Thank God. Alright. Why is the screen so why do those dice sit? Oh, that's interesting. Sorry. The perspective had me confused. So now we have 2 at 2 and 1 at 6. Miss, miss, and miss. Fuck. We are doing worse than statistical average now. And then 1 at 2. Thank God. Alright. We're gonna roll them again. Finally, we got a hit. Okay. And then 1 at 2 for the Militia. And that's a 12. Thank God. That would have been heartbreaking. That was a lot of misses from that fighter, man. Okay. Lithuania. We have 1 at 2 and 1 at 6 against 1 at 2. So that's actually a worse attack than the above one. But we didn't have a transport that needed to go in for. So it's a little less, lower stakes. I did not say which was which. So I apologize I'm gonna just assume that was the infantry, that was the fighter. I shouldn't have rolled those that early. We'll roll the 1 militia at 2. Fuck. Well, that is bad. We will lose the infantry and retreat. And that will become British. God damn it! Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Usually I'm better about remembering to declare who is attacking where. Damn it. That clone. Drop it here. That is now a British militia. And we will bump the British up 1 right now so I don't forget. 27. God fucking damn it. Fuck, dude. That sucks. Southern Belarusia is a walk-on. Seems like the only way I can win fights, really. Then we have Lubelsky we'll do last, because I have to go down to the battle board. Western Ukraine, we're going to start off with the Strat Bomber, doing its carpet bombing raid. So that'll be 3 at 2. Looks like a 7, 8, so the Strat Bomber is now out of the fight. We also have attack at 7 and 2 fighters at 6. So the yellow will be the tactical. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, more than enough. And then we have 2 militia defending at 2s. A 7 and a 3. So both miss. Thank goodness. Alright, then we'll go into Lubelsky with a large stack. You know what, we're going to roll the ones that I know the values for, and if we still don't get enough hits, I will be sad. Okay, there are no rivers or anything. Fantastic. So we have 4 medium armor. Those attack at a 6. So I'm going to roll 4 at 6 first and hope that just ends the fight. 1 hit and 3 misses. So 1 militia is dead. Then let's roll 1, 2, 3, 4 of the cavalry at 3. There's a second hit. Alright. And there's still 3 cavalry, an infantry, a motorized, a light tank, and 5 mechs that could have attacked if someone wants to dispute any of those above attacks. I'm going to roll the 2 red, add a 2 for the 2 militia. 1 hit, of course. We will lose the infantry. He dies, as infantry often do in war. Alright, and that takes Lubelsky, worth exactly 0 IPP. Okay, so Germany, with Lubelsky, Latvia, Southern Belarusia, and Vilpuri province from the Soviets and the neutrals, and then Lithuania flipped. I already did that. So IPP-wise, Germany goes up 1 IPP. Yeah. No, 2, thank God. There's Western Ukraine. Okay. Germany goes up 2 IPP. And the USSR goes down 2. Which, thanks to his very nice, very lucky dice roll, means I only have to worry about 1 income tracker. Soviets go down to 48. Germans go up to 52. Don't like how close we are. I'm trying to fight a war on 2 fronts here, and it is not going great so far. Okay. Non-combat moves. We are going to go back up here. This strat bomber moved 3. It still has 4 moves left, so it'll come right back to Western Germany. The fighter in Lithuania retreated and still has 3 moves left, so it'll also come back to Western Germany. The fighter in Latvia only has 2 moves left, so it'll move 1, 2, and land in Königsberg. The transport plane in southern Belarusia will move 1, 2, and also land in Königsberg. All of the planes in western Ukraine are just going to go back to central Romania. Where they live at that lovely airbase. Airbases are nice. They let you scramble and stuff, which is fantastic. The fighters in the Atlantic, these guys are going back to Scotland because Scotland will remain a German fortress. It's just the way it is now. They're going to start speaking Deutsch. I don't actually speak German, so I don't know if I said that right. The interceptor, escorts, and the bomber all have to land in Picardy. They only have 2 movements left. I guess they could land in Normandy too, but we've got Picardy a little better defended with this bunker and 2 coastal artillery and all that jazz. Then, for the first time in forever, or ever at all, we're going to strategic naval move the transport out of here. So we'll move 1, 2, pick up this marine, 3, 4, back into port, dropping him off. That is the 2 strategic naval movements that Germany has. Would have been lovely if we could have loaded up with another unit, but such is life. Lessons get learned, you know? Oh well. We're going to use our first strategic rail movement to rail this blue division up to Denmark. We're going to move 1 militia from Berlin into Western Germany. We're going to use a second rail movement to rail 1 of these Bulgarian infantry over to Bessarabia. We're going to use our third rail movement to rail this airborne from central Romania up to Königsberg, hang out with that transport plane for future endeavors, and then our final one, we will rail this medium armor over here to East Poland. Can't quite make it to Lubelski, but by golly, we can get it close. Then, I think that's all of the non-combat. So, we are at the end of our non-combat movement phase. There is a ground unit all along the Atlantic Wall. So we will continue with this Festung Europa. Nope, I don't want a medium bomber. I want that fortification there. Clone this home skillet, and we're actually going to drop them all along this border with Western Germany. It looks tacky being on top of the things, but I want these things to be noticeable. I'm also going to fill in here so that nobody performs an attack on accident and doesn't realize they're there, and then we have to like re-roll attacks or things like that. It would get very complicated and gross. Anywho, got Festung Europa out of the way. We're going to do Spain's recruitment roll. I've been incredibly lucky with the dice on this one so far. We'll see if we continue that luck at a 6 or less. That is a 9. I thought I was going to get lucky again. Such is life. Alright, and then let's move down to do the rest of these places. Now you may ask yourself, why hasn't he used that German battleship? Well, I'll tell you. I don't think it would live very long. I'm honestly pretty amazed this other battleship is still alive. All things considered. We will... Oh goodness, what is a good spot for these guys? Yes, we'll drop them into the middle of Russia for now. I'm pretty sure all these German units would not be mistaken for being in Russia. Okay. First off, the 9 militia. We're putting 1 into Bulgaria. We're putting 2 into central Romania. It has 2 light infantry. Ooh, that. We're going to put 1 into Bessarabia. Right? Yep, 1 into southern Ukraine. You might think I'm a little nervous about the Russians. 1 into East Poland. 1 into Warsaw. This is going to be getting upgraded with the infantry upgrade, so that it still has the militia maximum. And on that subject, 1 militia and 1 militia upgrade are going up to Scotland, so it will be a net 1 infantry. My supply line is still open through here. And then the last militia and militia upgrade pairing will be going over here to southern France. So it'll also be a net 1 infantry in this zone. We still have 3 militia upgrades. Nope, we still have 2 militia upgrades. We use 1 in Warsaw, 1 in Scotland, 1 in southern France. We'll also be upgrading a militia in Königsberg. So we'll have an infantry, an airborne, a fighter, a transport plane, and of course that bunker in Königsberg. In Paris, we're upgrading a militia as well. So we'll have 2 infantry and 2 artillery in Paris. This blue division is going to go into Berlin because it has to. This fighter and 1 airborne are going into here, Western Germany. The other airborne is going to replace the one that got railed out of central Romania. And then the advanced mech is going to get placed in Warsaw. And the 2 Panzer Grenadiers are going to go into eastern Germany. You know what? If it was lose Lithuania and not complete advanced mechs, or take Lithuania, you know what I mean. If losing Lithuania was the luck I needed, to get advanced mechs, I will take it. It sucks, but I'll take it. There's a weird, sporadic burst of different nations markers over here. That's pretty funky. Alright, that is my place units phase. I'm going to collect income for Germany. We are sitting at 52 plus 6 for our 2 bonuses is 58. Likely to get brought back down to 56 by a certain submarine. Oops, 58 right now. It'll become 56. Almost guaranteed. Sweet. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what mistakes I made. Hopefully it doesn't bung up the outcome of any battles. And yeah, it was a long, hot day, man. It was like 99 degrees working outside. So my brain was fried. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. I probably did. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.